Hi everyone. I recently had the privilege of interviewing Fiona Birkin, the CEO of Destiny Rescue Australia. Now she gave me some amazing insight on the work they're doing to rescue children from sexual slavery. So please watch, share and comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts.
I joined Destiny Rescue after a successful corporate life, and I just wanted to give back. And you do hear that very, very often, but I couldn't think of a more deserving cause than rescuing children from sexual exploitation and trafficking and helping them to stay free. Destiny Rescue's niche is rescuing children from sexual exploitation. So the emphasis is on rescue. We also do aftercare and reintegration into society, but our niche is, our calling is rescue. Any child is considered trafficked if there is a commercial sexual act with that child. In other words, if there is money exchange, doesn't matter where it goes, whether it's a pimp or the establishment, but if there is an exchange of dollars and that child is under the age of 18, they're considered as trafficked. So we're in a number of countries. The funding countries are Australia, America and New Zealand, and then we have a number of rescue countries. We've got about 10 all up, and they include the Philippines, Thailand, Cambodia, Nepal and quite a number of other countries in Asia and the Dominican Republic. In a very short amount of time, we've been developing fantastic relations with the federal law enforcement organisations in the countries that we rescue in, and that's allowed us to do raids. We just recently did the largest raid in the Philippines ever with federal police, and we rescued 70 plus, predominantly children, and 15 babies. Apart from the sheer number that we're rescuing now, it also allows you to, it's got consequences. There's consequences associated with it. The pimps and the establishment owners will go to jail and the establishments are closed down. So that really sends a strong message to other establishments and venues. I better not have children in my venue or this could happen to me. Just recently we saved a 2.5-year-old toddler, or rescued a toddler from his father or his stepfather and his mother. Online sexual exploitation of children, OSEC, and that is when they will, take videos and sell the videos over social media of a child being sexually abused. And so we went through a very long, convoluted, expensive rescue. Actually, it's more expensive in OSEC to rescue this baby, and it was worth absolutely every cent just to rescue one individual. Our rescue agents are trained in investigation, and they will spend a long time investigating these reports and making sure that it is accurate, and sometimes they will need to develop relationships with the pimp and get the pimp to trust them. They often pretend that they're a perpetrator very often, and then it varies in different countries, but usually the minute cash is exchanged, then the police can jump in, make the arrests, we can rescue the children, and whether it be one child or through a raid. $1 million, what we would be doing is doing further research into OSEC, which I've talked about. I just met with a cybersecurity expert yesterday. It's a big thing. It's very difficult because to detect these cases, you have to go online, and in most countries, if you start trolling the net for underage children, it's a crime. So that's one area where we really need to focus. It will help us expand in the countries that we're in and also in new countries. The other way that we will use the money that you're raising for us is to ensure that every single child gets an individual pathway to freedom. So we develop a plan for them that's really suited to them and how they can best go to their future, their best version of them. And certainly we integrate them back into their community if it is safe to do so as soon as possible. Not often, rarely it's not possible to do so, and then we find different options like foster care or rescue homes, etc., and make sure whether they're in their community or in a home that we address their vocational training needs, or if they're younger, their educational needs.